Hello and welcome back to Book Yaps with Ash. I'm Ash, and this morning I started reading Dungeon Crawler Carl. I could not for the life of me say this title. So that's the version we're going with, because I'm not doing this all day. This book was kindly lent to me by my friend Beth, and she requested that Book Yaps with Ash, she requested that I do a reading vlog while I read this book. And I've never done a reading vlog before. I'm hoping that this works out and that I keep up with filming while I read this. But yeah, we're just going to see how that goes. I'm going to update y'all as I go through this, what seems to be a very fun book already. So this is going to be a spoiler video, probably. So if you haven't read this, you will probably be spoiled. I started reading this morning. I am literally only one chapter in. I'm at part 1. So we're just getting started, but obviously the main plot of the story has been revealed, if you don't know it. We've got our main character, Carl. He has just gone through a breakup, but he still has his ex-girlfriend's cat while she is away, and her name is, hold on, I need her full legal name. Princess Donut Queen Anne Chonk. So he's with her, and she jumps out the window at 2 a.m. It's January, it's cold. So he grabs a jacket, he's in his boxers, and he throws on a pair of his ex-girlfriend's pink Crocs. He goes outside to try and get her. A few minutes later, every building, everything that is a structure essentially, is flattened. He gets this notification that this alien planet, I guess, is taking and mining all of the minerals of Earth. And if you'd like to fight for them, I think, you can complete the dungeons. And there will be 18 dungeons, and each one will get more rare, harder to find, and harder to beat, I assume. So he decides to go for the dungeons with Donut in hand, and that is where chapter 1 ends. So I'm really excited. I feel like already the writing is just so witty. There's a great narrative voice. So I'm very excited to get into this big boy, and we'll update you later, I guess. So hopefully this goes well, and we will see ya later. All I have to say right now is that this book is really funny. I'm on page 17. Alright, I'm about to start chapter 6. Okay. Since we last chatted, there's been a few things that happened. Okay, Carl got roasted by the game achievements for not wearing pants and proper shoes and stuff. That was funny. There were goblins with weapons that just had pineapples stuck to them, which reminded me a lot of Zelda. The cat, Donut, knocked over a rat hooligan's mom's urn and then took a shit in her ashes. And at the end of this chapter, she ate like a important treat, a big special treat, and now she's turning into something. We don't know what yet, because the chapter ended. But we found out he's on basically a reality show. He's got to get views and sponsors, and that will help him win. Very Hunger Games-esque. Anyways, I'm going to keep talking while I prepare my migraine medication, because I have a migraine that's just shooting from right here all the way. So yeah, he's made it. I think he's made it like through the tutorial pretty much, and is about to enter like the true first dungeon with his pet cat, who is not her own player because she doesn't have the intelligence level, which I disagree with. I don't know her, but I feel like she probably is smart. And she's about to turn into something crazy. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the book so far. I don't think I've laughed out loud this many times, actually, since I read Starter Villain. So maybe there's something about sci-fi. But yeah, so far, reminding me a lot of The Hunger Games, a lot of Ready Player One, both stories that I very much enjoy. So I'm having a lovely time with this beautiful book, and we'll see ya next time. I have something of value to say. Okay, so I was right. The cat's intelligence is 11, and I should call her by her name, Princess Donut, and she's now talking, so things are getting good. Hi, I'm back with this book. Imagine if I was back with a different book. That would be confusing. Okay, anyways, I'm on chapter 20, about to start chapter 20, and this book is getting political, and I like it. They were starting to broadcast the show, and the crawlers get to watch some of it. And they were showing Earth and what it was like before they like demolished it essentially and started mining it. And they only showed like the bad parts, like dumpsters and war and famine and badly built buildings. Like they didn't show nature or relationships or like any of the good things about Earth. They just showed the shitty parts. And like the direct quote is Carl saying they're making it look like they're the good guys saving us from ourselves. And I was like, oh shit, okay, we're getting political, because obviously that's a real way of justifying genocides and war and terrible things that happen in our world. So yeah, I think it's going in an interesting direction. There was also talk, they were talking to the goblins. They had this like power that made the goblins not attack them while they had the power. And they were talking to the goblins and asking what happens to them when like the level collapses, and they were saying that they just keep moving to new levels and hopes to get to a level that nobody will get to. And then I think the quote was like, then we can live without worrying about killing or something. Like, shit's getting political and kind of sad, because like they do have to kill these monsters, but they're not monsters in the sense of being like, oh, you in a video game you kill them, they like respawn or whatever. Like they are like living creatures who do not respawn. So yeah, I'm interested to see where that goes, because I just kind of was expecting that there'd just be monster killing and that not be a moral thing. I'm about to start part 2. Okay, what has happened since last time we chatted? I don't remember what I said, but they found another group of people, a bunch of old people who had to evacuate from a fire, which is the reason they weren't crushed when all the buildings collapsed. And there was some janitorial staff who are kind of like helping keep these people alive. And Carl and Donut fought a big boss with them. They built like a fortress and put it in their inventory, and then like took it out and built it so that they could like fight the boss with safety. That was kind of cool. They have just gone down the second stairwell to the second dungeon, and instead of entering the dungeon, they went into this other room, and it turns out that they want that the TV people or whatever want to interview them for the show. So Donut is pretty excited, because this has been her goal the whole time, is to be on the TV, to get sponsors and fame and whatever, because she's like that. So that's what's happening, and I'm excited to see where this goes. I feel like, knowing there are 18 dungeons and that we just got to 2, we're not getting to all of them in this book. That's my educated guess. Hey, it's me, Ash, again. I just took the dust jacket off for the first time, and it says, "You will not break me." So I feel like something intense is coming. Very Hunger Games-esque. Love that. Say bye, Haven. So it has been almost a week since I filmed something about this book. Not because I'm not reading it. I have been reading it. I'm actually almost done and hoping to finish today. It's just been a week, and I'm reading 2 other books. Actually, technically 3 other books at the same time. Actually, technically 4 other books. Anyway, still loving the book. Really close to being done. What has happened since last time I talked to you? Okay, so the "you will not break me" thing, that definitely starting to come into play. You can see that Carl is getting more agitated, a bit more rebellious against the whole crawl and everybody involved with it. Him and Donut are actually getting pretty badass. They've gained quite a few views and favorites, and by a few I mean like I think in the billions. They've done some really cool boss battles. They have helped to save the old people and get them to the next floor safely, and they've done a couple different like interviews post battle fight. One of them was kind of weird but fine, and the other one was really horrible. It was actually kind of hard to read. And it was like these teenage boys essentially in the audience. And the host was really just feeding off of their like chaotic energy and being quite a bully. And like 2 of the guests had to watch clips of battles and like guess who died or who didn't die in order for them to survive. Really messed up stuff. Carl outsmarted that guy. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but early in the book they meet these 2 characters who try to kill them. You think that Carl kills them. I kind of assumed they weren't dead. They're not dead. They're brought to this show and given the ability to basically track Carl and Donut. They're given like a power. And you also find out that the trap Carl set killed indirectly their daughter, who we didn't know existed. I think their whole story's kind of sus. Like, it's telling us that the reason they're killing all these crawlers is because the game told them that they had to. I don't know how true it is, but I think that they're going to be either one or 2 things. The book will end with some sort of face-off between Carl, Donut, and these 2 people, Frank and Maggie, I think their names are, or they're going to kind of be like part of the next book. So at this point, there's a few days left on this floor before it collapses. They are just still trying to build up their experience, kill some more bosses before they move down to the 3rd floor. And the 3rd floor is where they get to choose their race. So yeah, I'm not sure with how much is left of the book. How many pages? Okay, so there's like 55 pages left. I wonder if the book will end with them kind of making that decision, or if that will be the beginning of book 2. I don't know. I definitely think I'm going to want to continue with this series because I'm having so much fun. It's so chaotic. It's so imaginative. It's so action-packed and fun. Very different from like everything else I'm reading right now. And that's it for now. I'll probably, next clip, will probably be me being done. Woo! Okay, I literally just finished this book like 1 minute ago. I thought that I had 25 pages left. It turns out I had 2 pages left because there's like some other story at the end of this. So I feel like I need the second book now. I need the second book yesterday. So, my assumptions were wrong. We didn't even make it to the 3rd floor. It ended on quite a cliffhanger. Yeah, there's so much that I want to know about. They just got a pet that turns out they thought was like a baby chicken dinosaur, but it turns out it's gonna grow to be a velociraptor. There was like something sus at the end about one of the races that maybe Donut will have the opportunity to choose. That might change something. There was something weird with Agatha, the like homeless lady with the cart that like forced all of the old people out of the home before like the collapse happened, that she might be part of this corporation that the Borant Corporation that's running the games owes money to, and Carl might know something that he doesn't know. I need the next book. Beth, I need the next book. I need the next book right now. Review of the book, 5 stars for sure. So fun, great story, great characters, rebellious, inventive, imaginative, suspenseful, not predictable, really fun. I had a lot of fun with this, and I didn't know when I was reading it if I'd want to like keep going with the series after finishing this one. I thought probably eventually, but I need it right now. That's my review, is give me the second book. I feel like if my review is give me the second book, then it was a good book. Right? So, yeah, this has been my reading vlog of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. It was very experimental. I had fun doing it. And maybe I'll do another one for another book. Maybe the second one, when Beth gives it to me. And thanks for watching Book Yaps with Ash and Cinnamon. Bye!